Carolina Hornets. Go ahead and introduce yourself, ladies.
I'm Lydia Cipriano, and I play for Carolina Hornets United, and I go to North Lincoln.
Okay.
I'm Faith Beckett. I go to Concord Academy and play for Carolina Hornets United.
So, do you go by Faith or Rachel?
Faith. That's my mom.
Oh, all right. Well, we're gonna get right into the Q&A portion. So, Faith, I'm gonna start with you. Talk to me real quick about your experience at Concord Academy, playing on a great team that went 29-2, or excuse me, that made it to the 3A Independent Championship game, and meanwhile receiving MAC All Conference recognition. Talk to me a little bit about that season.
The season was great. I'm really proud of how far we made it as a team to the state championship. Is like a big accomplishment. And especially as a freshman, it was like a really great experience and it was really cool to be in that environment. And the first time we played Grace, we got beat by 40. So to be able to come so close in the state championship just really shows how much we growed as a team and how much we came together during the season. So it was a really great experience.
Yeah, you know what? I was at that game first time y'all played Grace, and they they were a really tough opponent for y'all, especially as a young team. So I do agree with that statement. Going back from the first time y'all played them to playing them in the state championship, definitely saw the progress. So kudos to you and all the young players over at Concord Academy, and shout out to Coach D'Angelo Alexander. They did a great job with y'all over there.
Yes, sir.
All right, so Lydia, you had also had a great season, 29-2 with North Lincoln, and getting all the way to the Final Four. So talk to me about your great season.
It was a really fun season as a team. I'm close with a lot of the girls, and I feel like nobody expected us to get that far.
Hmm.
Like nobody expected us to do so great. And it was good to get our name out and stuff, and show everybody what we can do. So that was really good.
So is it fair to say, in the famous words of Shaq, that some people might have been unfamiliar with your game?
I think so. I think so.
Well, I hope they know now.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, congratulations to both of y'all on outstanding seasons with your respective teams. Faith, I'm gonna go back to you. Being one of the new players on the Carolina Hornets, how has the experience been for you so far?
It has been like amazing. I've met so many amazing people, and my teammates are like the sweetest people ever. And it's been really hard to find an AAU team that's like organized and structured with a good coaching staff. And
Hmm.
I've definitely found that Carolina Hornets has all the above. So it's been really amazing being surrounded by not only a great coaching staff, but great teammates that lift each other up.
That's good. That is good to hear. I'm glad you found a home team that you can really fit in with, and hopefully the great experience continues for you as we go into this travel season. And
Yeah.
and Lydia,
Hmm.
you're returning to the Hornets for your second season. How's it going for you so far?
Pretty good. I'm definitely trying to, kind of bring the team together. I know everybody's probably shy on the first practice, but I want to be the one that's, clapping. I want everybody to still be together. I want it to be a good like environment, and
Hmm.
I'm trying to be a leader and bring everyone together.
All right, so I'm gonna throw you a little curveball because you used the word leader.
Hmm.
In your opinion, what does it take to be a good leader for the Carolina Hornets team that you'll be playing with this season?
Probably somebody who is always picking their team up. If we're down, we're still going. If,
Hmm.
say, the team just hit a clutch shot and we're going into overtime, we're still hyping the team up. It's okay. We still got this. We can do it. There's somebody who's always there to pick everyone up.
That's good. That's good. So I want to add to that. I like to use this. I heard this in a movie, one of my favorite movies, by the way. Remember the Titans. So there was a scene where one of the defensive players said, "Attitude reflects leadership." So I believe it's it's something that a leader should have is always going into a situation with a great attitude. And when that happens, you'll see that people will they'll look at you differently and they will follow you uh, because they're going to see that you do have a great attitude and it does reflect in leadership. So kudos to you. I want you to go out there and be that leader that I know you can be. You play with a lot of energy and enthusiasm, and I seen you just go out there and get buckets. So yeah, kudos to you. I'm looking forward to that.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
yeah, absolutely. So Faith, or excuse me, this next question is for both of y'all. What are your goals for the upcoming travel season with the Carolina Hornets and playing with Nike EYCL?
Do you want to go,
Uh,
Lydia?
yeah, go ahead,
Oh,
Lydia. You
yeah, I
go
can go.
first.
Sorry. Um, I definitely think that it's kind of a season for us to get our names out, show everyone what we can do as a team together. We have all the pieces. Coach Adam was saying the other night, like we have a big Faith, we have tall guards, we have size, we have shooters, we have pretty much everything a team needs to be great.
Hmm.
And I think when we put those pieces together and we start playing together, we're going to be great. So,
Cool. I like to hear that. Faith,
mhm.
what you got?
I agree with Lydia with everything she says, but really just like seeing all the competition there and being able to like play against it and really leveling ourselves up to be able to
Hmm.
play against that kind of competition. And I mean, honestly, just coming together as a team, like Lydia said, and we have all the pieces. So, like she said, just putting them all together and really just going out there and show people what we can do.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I saw a lot of great teams playing on that EYCL circuit last year in Hampton and again in Kentucky. So you ladies definitely have your work cut out for you, but I know the Carolina Hornets coaching staff is going to get you all prepared, and it's going to be a great season for y'all. So I want to ask also, how do you plan to use this experience with the Carolina Hornets in elevating yourselves as individual players and bringing that back to your schools in your sophomore seasons?
I think one of the main things that I've heard from my coaches is I am obviously taller on the guard side,
Hmm.
but if I want to be a guard, then I have to be able to guard a guard. I can't just play taller people. So obviously I will be set up against taller players now, but if I need to be set up against somebody who isn't, then I need to be able to still guard them. So I definitely want
Hmm.
to get better on my defense and, my all around play.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Perimeter defense is very important. So I'm glad to hear you say that. Faith, your turn.
Um, I would say just again playing on this like big platform with such high level competition, just really being able to like play at that higher level
Hmm.
and taking on the role I have. But definitely with me being like 6 foot, maybe 6'1" with shoes on, just being able to work around bigger defenders and even if I'm a little shorter than them, being able to just, take the hits and be able to guard them and, being able to get my points and get my shots up as well.
All right. All right. Now, next question is a fun one. And I'm going to start with Faith. Faith, how would you describe Lydia's game?
I would describe her as a great shooter and ball handler as well as finisher. She's really good at shooting with somebody in her face, which is like really hard to find. Like, or for me, I haven't seen a lot of that. But I mean, even in practice, like when we're guarding each other, I promise you, my hand's like all up in her face, and she just makes them every single time. And every single time, I'm just like, yep, that's Lydia. But yeah, and she's very lengthy and she's big, like arms wise, and
Hmm.
she's tall, like she said, big guard. So it helps on the offensive and defensive side. So just all around, I think she's a really great player, and I'm really looking forward to playing with her this summer.
All right. Sounds good. So, I have a picture of Lydia shooting the ball up, and it's like four people jumping at her. It's
Maybe
on.
should have passed that one.
Yeah, I don't know if she made it or not, but it was a hell of a picture, though.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this reminds me of Kobe.
Yeah, there was a comment and somebody was like, she looks like Kobe. Didn't pass that ball. I was like,
Well, so on to you, Lydia. Tell me or describe to me what Faith's game is like.
I'm glad that I'm playing with her and not against her because, to be honest, I'd probably be guarding her. And
Mm-hmm.
when I'm guarding her in practice, it's definitely a tough matchup. She's big and she's not a big post player who's like
Mm-hmm.
strong and can rebound and that's it. It's not like you can sink back, she won't shoot the ball. She's going to shoot that ball and she's going to knock it down every time. And
Okay.
so you have to be able to guard her up and you have to guard her almost like she's a guard but be stronger. And
Okay.
it's so like hard to guard and she's really good.
I like that. I like that. So it sounds like, you guys have some great pieces to really make a run at it this summer. So I will be in the building for Hampton, Kentucky, and Chicago. So I'm looking forward to it. My last question to both of you is when you look back on this summer season and your first and second season with the Carolina Hornets, respectively, what do you feel like would deem this season a success for you individually and as a team?
I can go. I feel like just again, like just like showing everybody.
What was that?
Sorry, that was my cat.
Oh wow, cat's hungry.
Definitely getting our names out there and like showing everyone even at these high levels and the EYDL circuit or EYCL
Hmm.
circuit, we can still compete the same. We're still a great team and we can all play together well.
Okay, I like that. Faith.
For me, what would be a successful season is really just getting more exposure and getting my name out there. And knowing that I played at my highest level at all times, giving it 100% and just knowing I did everything I could to help the team out. As a team, just really be able to come together and know each other's strengths and weaknesses. Oh my goodness. So that it'll help us in the long run, like win tournaments. And especially if we all come back next year, just really having that chemistry to, help us win and dominate.
I like
Sure.
it. I like it. Well, I do want to wish you both well this summer season, and you guys are playing at the Lamelo Ball, right?
Yep. This
Yep.
weekend.
All right, it's time to get cooking. Yeah, let's go. Get to see y'all in action for the. This will be my first time seeing y'all play. I don't know if y'all played yet.
No, we
Mhm.
haven't.
This will be
Not
our
like
first
with
one.
the new players and stuff.
Ooh man, which uniforms y'all wearing? Y'all wearing the crispy white or the black?
I
I
don't
think
know
the
actually.
white, because
No,
our
I don't
black
know.
ones haven't come in yet for the new players. So
Ah,
it's only
okay,
the white.
got
I
you.
like
I
our
know.
black uniforms so much better. They're
Yeah,
tough. I mean, they're
yeah.
both like tough, but I just like our black ones.
Well, I'll see y'all at the Lamelo Ball then.
All
Yep.
right.
Hey, thanks a lot for joining me tonight. And again, good luck. We'll see you soon. All right. Y'all have a good one.
Okay.
You
You
too.
too.
All right.